Hello students, in our previous video we have discussed about adjacent angles and linear pair of angles, and we have solved some problems based on these two types of angle, and we have also discussed the theorems based on these two types of angles. We have discussed two theorems. The first theorem was the sum of the linear pair of angles is 180 degree. Okay, we have discussed this theorem, and the second theorem we have discussed that the sum of all the angles around a point is 360 degree. Okay, so today we will solve some questions based on these two theorems also. Before that, we are going to start one more topic, that is vertically opposite angles. What are vertically opposite angles? So what are vertically opposite angles? You all know, you have already studied, but let us revise. What are vertically opposite angles? If we have given two rays, and if two rays intersect each other at a point, suppose this is our point O, let this ray is OA and this is OB, OC and OD. So we have given two rays AB and CD and they are intersecting at point O. Okay, so the angle formed between these two rays are called vertically opposite angles. Which two angles? Angle AOC, this angle AOC and angle BOD. These two angles are vertically opposite angles. Similarly, angle BOC and angle AOD. These two angles are called vertically opposite angle. The word itself indicates vertically means the vertex and the opposite angles from the vertex. So these two are the opposite angle from the vertex and these two are the opposite angle from the vertex. It means we can say that angle AOC and angle BOD are vertically opposite angles, denoted by VOA. That means vertically opposite angles. Similarly, angle AOD and second angle is angle BOC. Angle AOD and angle BOC are vertically opposite angles. So these are the two vertically opposite angles. Okay, so vertically opposite angle will only be formed when there are two rays intersecting each other or two lines intersecting each other. The lines of the rays must be straight. Clear? So AB and CD are rays, or if you take AB and CD a line, then also they will form the vertically opposite angles. Okay, so now we are coming to third theorem based on this vertically opposite angle. So what is that theorem? Note down the statement of the third theorem. Theorem number third. This is our theorem number third. So our theorem is, if two lines intersect each other, then vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, we have to prove this theorem. If two lines intersect each other, then vertically opposite angles are equal. So let us consider these are two lines AB and CD. So we have already drawn the figure. We are taking the same figure. So we will write in the given two lines. What are the lines? Two lines AB and CD, and they are intersecting each other at point O. Okay, so line AB and CD are intersecting each other at point O. What we have to prove? We have to prove that vertically opposite angles are equal. It means what are the vertically opposite angles? Angle AOC and angle BOD. It means we have to prove that angle AOC is equal to angle BOD, and second we have to prove angle AOD is equal to angle BOC. So we have to prove these two things. Angle AOC is equal to BOD, AOD is equal to BOC. Both are the vertically opposite angles, so we have to prove them equal. Now coming to the proof. As we have already studied about linear pair and adjacent angles, so if we take the line AB, AB is a straight line, and we know that these two angles are the adjacent angles on the straight line, or we can say that these two angles are linear pair. So our first line will be angle AOD plus angle BOD. It will be equal to 180 degree. Let us take it equation number 1. And why these two angles sum is 180? Because they are linear pair. You have to give the reason also. Why you are writing this particular statement? This is because these are linear pair of angle and the sum of linear pair is also 180 degree. So angle AOD plus angle BOD equals to 180 degree. This is our equation number 1. Now if we consider the line CD, this is also a straight line. So the sum of these two angles, this angle and this angle, it will also be 180 degree. So let us write another statement. Angle AOD plus angle AOC is equal to 180 degree. It is equation number 2, and again the same reason, because these two angles are also linear pair. We are taking the line CD, it is a straight line, so they are linear pair, so their sum is 180 degree again. Okay, so we have formed two equations, equation number 1 and equation number 2. Now what we have to do, if we subtract equation 2 from equation 1, so we are subtract equation 2 from equation 1, then what will happen? After subtraction we will get AOD plus BOD minus angle AOD. We are subtracting this equation, so it will be minus, and this sign will also be minus angle AOC, it will be equal to 0. 180 minus 180, that will be equal to 0. Now this AOD and AOD, they will be cancelled out, so we will get angle BOD is equal to angle BOD minus angle AOC is equal to 0, or we can write it as angle AOC is equal to angle BOD. So we have proved one part. Angle AOC is equal to angle BOD. We have proved this part. Okay. Now you need not to prove the second part. Why? Because it is already proved. So you can write just similarly. The other part can be proved. So you can write here similarly angle AOD is equal to angle BOC. It is enough. If you have proved one part, then second part can be proved similarly. AOD is equal to angle BOC. Hence both the parts are proved. So it is our equation theorem number 3. Okay, whenever we are given two vertically opposite angles, then the vertically opposite angles are always equal. Okay, so note it down. Then we will proceed with the questions based on all these types of theorems. Now let us solve some questions based on all these three theorems which we have discussed. Linear pair, then sum of angle around a point, and the third is vertically opposite angles are equal. So now we are going to solve questions based on these three theorems. So we have given a question. It is a line segment AB. This is a point O. This angle is given 90 degree. It is OD and OC. And let this angle be 72 degree. And we have given this angle as x degree and this angle is 3x degree. This point is E and this is O. Okay, so we have given this figure. Draw the figure first. We have to find, question is, we have to find angle AOC then angle BOD, and then angle AOE. Okay, so this is the figure which is given. This angle is 90 degree and this angle is 72 degree. We have taken this angle as x, this is 3x, and we have to find the value of angle AOC, that is AOC x, and angle BOD is this angle, and then angle AOE, it is 3x. Okay, so let us start. How will you solve it? So we have studied about linear pair and vertically opposite, but we can see here that there are no two lines that are straight. Only AB is a straight line, but OC and then its reflection is not here. Similarly, OE is given, but its opposite ray is not given. Means two intersecting lines are not given. So we cannot apply vertically opposite angle property here. Okay, but we can apply linear pair angle here. So we have given the straight line AB. So first we can find, what can we write? We can write angle AOE plus angle BOE is equal to 180 degree because they are linear pair of angles. They are linear pair. Angle AOE, angle BOE is equal to 180. The sum of these two angles will be 180. Now we are putting the value. Angle AOE is equal to 3x plus angle BOE is equal to 72 and it is equal to 180 degree. So what will be the value? 3x will be equal to 180 minus 72, which will be equal to, how much it will be? It will be 108 degree. 3x is equal to 108. So x will be equal to 36 degree. Okay. So the value of x is 36 degree. And what is x? X is angle AOC and 3x is angle AOE. So we can find angle AOC. Angle AOC is equal to x. This angle AOC is equal to x. It is already given. So what will be its value? It will be 36 degree. So we have got first answer, angle AOC. It is our answer. Then angle BOD. No, first we are finding angle AOE. So what can we write? Angle AOE. Angle AOE, it is equal to 3x. It is 3x, which will be equal to 3 into 36. That will be 108 degree. So it is our second answer, or we can say angle AOE is equal to 108 degree. Now the third is angle BOD. This is angle BOD. Now what can we do for angle BOD? Again we can say AB is a straight line. Okay, AOB is a straight line, and we know that sum of all the angles on a straight line is always 180 degree. It means we can say this angle X plus 90 plus this angle BOD, the sum of all the three angles will be 180 degree. So let us write now angle X plus 90 degree plus angle BOD, it will be equal to 180 degree. And what is the reason behind it? Sum of all angles on a straight line. Sum of all the angles on a straight line is 180 degree. So you will write the reason also. Okay, whenever you write anything based on the theorem, then you have to write that particular theorem for the reason of that particular statement. So now we are going to put the value. The value of x is 36 plus 90 plus angle BOD is equal to 180 degree. So we can find the value of angle BOD. Angle BOD will be equal to 180 minus 90 plus 36. It will be 126. So what will be its value? It will be 54 degree. So angle BOD is equal to 54 degree. It is our third answer. Okay, so we have got all the three values: angle AOC, angle BOD and angle AOE. So in this question we have used only linear pair of angle, or the sum of angle on the straight line equals to 180 degree. So note it down. Now coming to the next question. Now we have given a figure P, O and Q. Then this is a line OS, OR and OT. So the question is given, note down the question first. We have given in the figure ray OS stands on OQ. Sorry, on PQ. Ray OS stands on PQ. Then OR and OT. It is given OR and OT are the angle bisector. Are angle bisectors of angle POS and angle SOQ. Means OR is the bisector of angle POS and OT is the bisector of angle SOQ. Okay, it is given in the question. Now further, you are given if angle POS is equal to x degree, then find angle PRT. So if I find angle ROT. Okay, so you have to find the value of angle ROT, means this angle. So first draw the figure, note down the question, then we will solve the question. So let us start the question. What is given? Angle POS is equal to x. Means angle POS, this whole angle is given is equal to x. Okay, so this angle is x. Then what is given? OR and OT are the bisectors of angle POS and angle QOS. Yeah, SOQ. We have given these are the bisectors. So we have discussed the bisector. What is bisector? Angle bisector divides the angle into two equal parts. It means we can say if this total angle is x, so how much will be this angle? This angle will be x by 2 and this angle will also be x by 2. These two angles will be x by 2 and x by 2. Okay. So now what we have to do? We have given one more thing. This angle is given 90 degree. Write it also. You have given angle SOQ is equal to 90 degree. It is also given this angle is 90. So if angle SOQ is 90, then angle POS will also be 90 degree. So first we are going to start. What can we write? Angle POS plus angle QOS, it will be equal to 180 degree by linear pair, because these are linear pair. So I am writing it here, linear pair. Okay. Now what is the value of angle POS? Angle POS is equal to x plus 90. It is equal to 180 degree. So what will be the value of x? The value of x will also be 90 degree. Clear? So the value of x is 90 degree. Okay. Now this angle is 90 and this angle is also 90. Angle x is 90. Now we can write angle POR is equal to angle SOR. Why these angles are equal? It is given since OR is bisector. of angle POS. It is given in the question. OR is the bisector. Okay, so angle POR is equal to SOR, and both the angles will be equal to x by 2. So its value will be equal to angle POR is equal to angle SOR, and its value will be equal to x by 2, which will be equal to 45 degree. It means both the angles are 45 degree. Similarly, angle QOT is equal to angle SOT. Why? Because OT is bisector. Again, we have given OT is bisector of angle SOQ. Okay, and what is this total angle? This total angle is 90. It means bisector will be 45 degree and 45 degree. Both the angles will be 45 degree. So we can write here angle QOT is equal to angle SOT. It will be equal to 90 by 2 is equal to 45 degree. Clear? So we got the value of angle SOT, which is 45. Angle ROS is also 45 degree in this equation. And we have to find the value of angle ROT. So now we can write. Now we can write here. We have to find the value of angle ROT. So angle ROT will be equal to, what is angle ROT? It is angle ROS plus angle SOT. So we can write it as angle ROS plus angle SOT. Okay, we have written it ROS plus SOT. And what is the value of angle ROS? ROS or SOR both are 45. So we are writing here it is 45 degree plus SOT. It is also 45 degree. It means the value of angle ROT will be equal to 90 degree. And it is our answer. Okay, note down. So in this way you can solve the questions. Now let us solve one more question, which is the most important question of lines and angles. So let us solve this question. This is a very important question. Again, we have given a line POQ and OR is given. This angle is given 90 degree. And one more thing is given OS. Now this is our figure. We have given a line segment POQ, a ray OR which is perpendicular to POQ, and another ray OS stands on it. So note down the question. What is question? It is given in the question. OR is perpendicular. OR is perpendicular to line PQ. OS is another ray. OS is another ray lying between OP and OR. Okay, OS is another way lying between OP and OR. Now we have to prove that, this is the question of proving, we have to prove that angle ROS, it is equal to half angle QOS minus angle POS. Okay, this we have to prove. Angle ROS means this angle. Angle ROS, it is equal to half of angle QOS, means this total angle, minus POS, means this angle. So we have to prove that angle ROS, this angle is equal to half of this minus this. Okay, first note down the question, then we are going to prove it. Note down the question first. So we are going to prove it. First thing, what is given? We have given angle ROQ is equal to 90 degree. It means angle POR will also be 90 degree. So first we are writing this statement. Angle POR plus angle ROQ will be equal to 180 degree by linear pair. By linear pair. So what will be the value of angle POR? Angle POR plus angle ROQ is 90. So angle POR plus 90 is equal to 180 degree. So we can write the value of angle POR is equal to 90 degree. Means angle POR is also 90 degree. Okay. Now we are moving further. What we have to find in answer? We want angle ROS. I told you in my previous video also, in the questions of proving, we will move in such a way that what we have to prove. Okay, the term which we want to prove, we will start with that particular terms. So the first term which we have to prove is angle ROS. So how will you get angle ROS? Then the second is QOS and POS. So we will try to obtain these three terms anyhow, and we will relate them, we will manipulate them, add, subtract, anything, and we will get the answer. Okay, whenever we have to prove any question, so we always move in such a way that the terms which are given in the answer, that the terms which we have to prove, we always start to obtain that particular terms. Okay, so the first term is angle ROS. So how will you obtain angle ROS? So because we know that the angle of POR is equal to 90 degree. So what can we write angle POR? Angle POR is the sum of angle POS and SOR or ROS. So we can write angle POR as angle POS plus angle ROS. POS plus ROS, it is equal to angle POR. And what is the value of angle POR? It is equal to 90 degree. So it can be considered as equation number 1. Now see this equation. We have got both the terms. We have to get angle POS and angle ROS. We are getting both the terms here. So we will obtain those equations which we have to prove in the question. Okay, we will obtain those terms. So we get these two terms which we have to prove. Clear? Similarly, the second thing which we have to obtain is angle QOS. So how can we get angle QOS? How can we get angle QOS? What relation can we write in terms of QOS? So let us see the figure. Which particular relation can we take for QOS? So we know that if we take angle QOS and angle POS, this whole angle and this whole angle, the sum of these two angles will be 90 degree because these two angles are linear pair of angles. They are on the straight line. Okay, so we will check the, first we have to check the answer, what we want to get. So we got angle QOS and angle POS, which is also we required angle POS also. So we will form an equation in terms of these two angles. So we will get angle POS plus angle QOS is equal to 180 degree. This is equation number 2. And what is the condition here? These are linear pair. Since they are linear pair, that's why the sum of these two angles is 180 degree. Okay. Now what can we do next? We have to obtain half of angle ROS, half of angle this, and there is a negative sign QOS minus POS. So how can we get QOS minus POS? How can you get QOS minus POS? And there is no angle in this particular relation. No 90, no 180. Here it is 90 and 180, both are there. So we have to remove these 90 and 180. Okay, so what can we do to remove these 90 and 180 degree? So let us start. How can you remove it? So we can write it as angle POS plus angle QOS is equal to 180 can be written as 2 into 90 degree. Okay, and we know from equation 1 what is the value of 90 degree. 90 degree can be written as POS plus ROS. So now in this equation, now put, let us take it as equation number 3. Now after this we will put the value of 90 degree from equation 1 in equation 3. Put the value of 90 degree from 1 in equation 3. So what is the value of 90 degree? So we can write it as angle POS plus angle QOS is equal to 2. And now 90 degree, at the place of 90 degree, we can write angle POS plus angle ROS. Angle POS plus angle ROS. Okay. Now open the bracket, take the similar term together. So we will get angle POS plus angle QOS is equal to twice of angle POS plus twice of angle ROS. Okay. Now solving it further, we will get our answer. So we want angle ROS in the left hand side. Okay. So if we take this angle POS to the left hand side, we will get angle QOS minus. This is angle POS. This will be minus of 2 angle POS. So it will be of minus angle POS. POS minus 2 POS. It will be angle POS. It is equal to twice of angle ROS. Or if we divide this 2 on the left hand side, so we will get half of angle QOS minus angle POS. It can be written as equal to angle ROS. And this is what we have to prove. Angle ROS is equal to half angle QOS minus POS. It is written here. So we have proved it. It is proved. Okay. So in this way, you can solve the questions like this. Whenever you have to prove something, then you will move in such a way that whatever we have to obtain, always form the equation in those particular terms and you will automatically get your answer. So note it down. It's a very important question. Now let us solve one more question. Now I think you are now able to solve the questions of the proving also. How you have to prove the questions. Now we are coming to a question of linear vertically opposite angles. So we are given now these rays are given. This is point O, A, B, then CD and E, F. Okay, this is given question. This angle is given 3x degree. This angle is 5x degree. And this angle is 2x degree. Okay. Now you have to find, the question is find angle AOD, find angle AOD, then angle COE, then angle AOE. Find angle AOD, COE and AOE. So what is angle AOD? It is 2x, COE, it is 5x and AOE means this angle, which will be equal to 3x. So it is very simple question. You have solved such type of question in your class 7th, 8th also. So let's start. So this is the question of vertically opposite angle basically, because you have given these straight lines A, B, C, D, and given in the question is that given A, B, C, D, and E, F are straight lines intersecting at O. So these are the straight lines. It means you can find the vertically opposite angles. So what are the vertically opposite angles? If this angle is 3x, so it will also be 3x. This is 5x, so its vertically opposite angle will be 5x. This is 2x, so this angle will also be 2x. Okay, you can write it in your language. How can you write it? The angle BOC is equal to angle AOD, vertically opposite angle. So both are equal to 2x. Similarly, angle COE is equal to angle FOD. Both are vertically opposite angles and they are equal to 5x. Similarly, the third is angle EOA is equal to angle BOF is equal to 3x, and they are also vertically opposite angles. Okay, so now we get all the angles around this point O, and we have read the second theorem. The statement was the sum of all the angles around the point is 360 degree. It means these all angle will sum up equal to 360 degree. So we can write it 5x plus 3x plus 2x plus 5x plus 3x plus 2x is equal to 360 degree, and you will write here the statement sum of all angles around a point is 360 degree. Okay, now you can solve it. 5 plus 3 8, it will be 20. 20x is equal to 360 degree, so the value of x will be equal to 18 degree. Now if you get the value of x, then you can find each and every angle. Angle AOD, what is angle AOD? It is equal to 2x, so its value will be 2 into 18, which will be equal to 36 degree. Similarly, angle COE, what is angle COE? COE, it is 5x, it is equal to 5x, so it will be equal to 5 into 18, it will be 90 degree. And the third angle is angle AOE. So what is angle AOE? AOE is equal to 3x, so its value will be 3 into 18, which will be equal to 54 degree. So we get all the three answers. Okay, so today we have completed all the basics of lines and angles. Okay, so what are vertically opposite angles, what are linear pair, what are adjacent, and the three theorems, we have completed it up to today. Now from the next video we will start with the parallel lines and the transversal. Then we will study the different types of angle, alternate, co-interior, corresponding, and we will prove the some theorem based on them, and we will solve the questions based on them. So till then you have to practice all these things.